Hello and welcome to the second episode in our 5-part series introducing the new FPS Brink. Last time around we showed you the game as a whole and showed you some of the innovative features that it brings to the FPS gaming market. This time around we'll be taking a look at the character classes and character customization. And one nugget of information for you, there are 102 quadrillion possible character customization options. Have fun with those.
I am ready. Then let's do this.
The soldier is the main infantry class within Brink, and as such he's required to support his more specialised teammates and push the front line. Most of his abilities are focused on expanding his combat potential. So the first class that you can play in Brink is the soldier, and he's a kind of typical first-person shooter class. He's that run and gun killing player, but also he has some special abilities and some key points that make him very, very special in the team. As you can see right now, he's planting an explosive charge to complete an objective. Now, once that's planted, you have to wait some time and guard it so that the other team don't get in there and defuse it. And as you can see, setting up a defense around that explosive charge is key to making sure that you can hold on to it and that it explodes so that you can complete your objective. He also has some other abilities, mostly is of course the resupply function, which means you can supply yourself with ammo, but also probably more importantly your teammates with ammo when they start to run low. And right now that explosive charge not so far away from exploding, and as you can see we're just defending it there from the engineers that are coming in, and it will explode, and that is the objective completed. And that is a brief overview of how the soldier will look, but let's have a look as well at some of his abilities there. The standard soldier kit is obviously what you get at the start. Now, each of these soldier abilities, or every ability in fact, you can buy as you progress through the game. You earn credits, and depending on your rank, you can pick up these extra abilities that are going to help you get through the game. For instance, the extra magazine there, which gives you more of an ammo capacity, which means of course you have to reload less and also resupply yourself less. Molotov cocktail is with you pretty much right at the start. Armor piercing ammo obviously will help you to kill people easier. Scavenge is a great one because it allows you to refill yourself from enemies, and of course a frag blast last. Engineers are a support class, and as such it's their job to aid their teammates and push the front lines forward. They also have a special role to play with completing objectives. So here we see the engineer class from Brink, and as you're going to see from his HUD here, his main objective in this mission is to keep the bot alive and keep it moving throughout the map. Now, he does have to repair it because the enemy team have managed to take its health away, so he's going to jump in there, get the repair tool out, and make sure that that bot can keep moving. Now, the engineer is not just a repair machine. Of course, he can do some serious damage with his weapons, but also can buff his teammates' weapon damage as well, and his own weapon damage. So he can make each weapon on the team that little bit stronger. He can also place landmines, which can be a make or break factor, especially when defending areas where the opposition team are obviously going to try to push in there and complete their objectives. At the start, you can only place one landmine. The other one will then time out of the game. But there is a special ability here, as we can see in just a second, for the engineer to actually be able to place 2 mines at once. Now, just a quick run through on some of his different abilities that you can unlock a little bit later on in the game. There we go, there's the extra landmine, which allows you to have 2 active landmines. The Gatling turret, which is ridiculously great once you get it in there up at rank 5. A medium turret as well. Nerves of steel, which allows you to disarm explosives in your objectives that little bit faster. Of course, the landmine, which is what you start with. The extra Kevlar to give you and your teammates a little bit extra defense when it comes to fights. A light turret comes, and of course the weapon buff can be improved as well. The medic is another support class within Brink, and it's his job to heal teammates that are injured and buff the health of his other teammates. He can also revive dead players and also plays a crucial role in keeping VIP targets alive. Let's switch out to the medic class and show you an overview of what his job on the battlefield will be. And as his name suggests, it's going to be to make sure his teammates, first of all, are healthy. You can heal, it can give you that health booster right from the very get-go, which means that you have that little bit more health whilst you go into the fight, which for classes like the soldier who has to plant HE charges, and for the engineer who might have to repair or disarm a bomb, that can be crucial. Also, the revive syringe lets you bring back to life your teammates that have fallen, but more importantly, on the missions where you have to escort a VIP, you can bring that VIP back to life, can heal that VIP, and he is the main man when it comes to those VIP escort missions. Crucial class in making sure you stay alive and complete your objectives. And here are a few of his abilities. Metabolism, which helps you get the health up faster. Speed boost, which allows you to increase your teammate's sprint speed. And the Lazarus bomb, which is a great grenade. The improved life buff, which will allow you to give your teammates that little bit more health. Adrenaline boost, which is the first buff that you get right from the almost right from the very start. Supplies increases the length of your supply meter. And then finally down here on the bottom side is self-resurrection. You can bring yourself back to life. Operatives are the spies of Brink. They can hack computers to complete missions and also disguise themselves as the enemy and get behind those enemy lines. So here then we have the operative. As he just checks out his missions. The operative's main job is to sneak around the battlefield and basically hack everything that they need to hack in terms of the operation. Now we see him pushing in now onto the first objective at this stage of the game, obviously just keeping himself protected. As he plants his hacking control, then he'll be able to move away and hack that area slowly. But he can move away and get into a safe position so that it doesn't get killed. Of course, teammates have to make sure that the other team doesn't come in and stop that hacking control from being put down. But that is really the main job of the operative. He also has some great abilities, which include the disguise here, where he can disguise himself as an enemy and of course earn XP for doing it. Now he has some interesting abilities, some really powerful ones. The comms hack allows you to get tactical information from fallen enemies to find their positions out. You can also hack enemy turrets to make it one of your own. Now the EMP grenade, one of the stronger abilities that he had, will be able to disable enemy turrets and really clear out areas. The sticky bomb, which is a powerful grenade and sticks to the enemy when it hits them, which means then they can't of course run away. Then we have homing beacon, which allows you to put a red icon around the character that you aim with on your iron sights. And the final caltrop grenades, and of course the cortex bomb, which is a massive explosive charge when you die. One of the absolute best things about Brink is the customization system. Splash Damage have put a ton of work into making sure that your character will be absolutely unique. The chances of you meeting someone online whose character looks exactly the same as yours are pretty much zero. The fact is, you can change your tattoos, you can change the pants, the shirt, the muscles, the look, the hair, the beard, everything is changeable in Brink. And really, Splash Damage have done a great job to make sure that you can make a character that's unique to yourself. Here we have the security customization options, and I've started off with a pretty much empty character. And as you can see, first of all, looking through the hair and the different headgear that you can choose as the security forces, some pretty interesting styles, but I think maybe I'm going to go for dreadlocks. Yeah, black dreadlocks. And then facial gear, which obviously there are some full head units, if you want to call them that, and some smaller ones as well. And I quite fancy the gas mask, yeah, in green. You'll probably notice that green's maybe my favorite color through this video. Some facial pain, broken nose with a bandage on top, great stuff. So that's the head done with. And let's look at the body types. And obviously there are 3 different body types as we've covered before: the heavy, the medium, and the light. I think I'll put this one on medium. General all-around good body type. And a good vest to stick on there as well. And I think I'll take the Jesse. It says Sheriff on it. That look cool. And the shirt, can't see so much of it because it's obviously underneath the vest, but take something that looks good in there. I'll leave the muscle vest. I like the tattoos. And actually, once you select tattoos a little bit earlier on in the game, no doubt, you actually have to keep the tattoos throughout the whole game, as in real life. I mean, I guess you can get them taken off, but in Brink at least they're permanent. And finally we've got trousers and the shield ones, knee pads, and blue. So that's my security customization. So here we have the resistance customizations, and I want to make him a little bit different to what you saw from my security character. The hair and headgear we saw before. This time I'm going to give him a green mohawk. And face gear. There are a few different types. But I gave the last one the face gear, so let's maybe give him something a little bit different. Paint his face. Tribal face, handprint, headshot face paint, okay. And then maybe some facial hair, beard, the goatee, the plaid. Okay, that looks cool. And the color even fits somehow. We'll make it green just to match the mohawk. So that's good enough for the head. Now let's check his body type. Now obviously with the body type, I'm going to go with heavy this time because although he's slower and can't move as well with the smart system, he can handle stronger weapons, and that's something that I want him to be heavy hitting. Jacket in there as well. More green for Joe's character. And some pants finally. And the sweat. And green to match. So there are customization options, my two characters here in Brink. So that's it for episode 2. Don't forget to join us next time where we'll be giving you a complete overview of the combat system and some of the weapons that you can get your hands on in game. And also don't forget our raffle. The second question, how many total unique characters can you play inside Brink? See you next time.